My name is Tyler, and you will watch my video and subscribe to my channel, and you will hit that notification button. What can I say except you're welcome for the videos I bring to you. Hey, anyway, let me say what's poppin', y'all. Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're taking a look at Moana 1. Today we're taking a look at Moana 1, and tomorrow we'll take a look at Moana 2, because Moana 2 is a new movie that's recently come out, so, yeah, pretty much that's the intro. Moana did come out in 2016 and is my nana's absolute favorite Disney movie. I'm going to be honest, we have quite a few Moana stuff coming on the channel. I did buy one of the older Lego sets for Moana. I have a couple of Lego customs and a couple of other things for Moana on the channel, which is quite exciting. If you're a Moana fan, you can go check those out. But without any further delay, let's take a look at Moana and what Google has to say. So, Moana has a 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb. You can watch it on YouTube, Google Play, Sky Store, or Disney+. Moana, daughter of Chief Taui, embarks on a journey to return the heart of the goddess Te Fiti from Maui, a demigod, after the plants and the fish on her island start dying due to a blight. What the fuck is a blight? I don't have a clue. Anyway, so how the actual story goes is Moana is being called to the sea, and she's wondering how far I'll go, and she decides to try and go. It doesn't work. She gets, like, her boat flipped, and she comes crashing back down to shore, and she's told she has to be ready to become chief, because these people are all you need. And she doesn't want to do that, so she finds a cove where she finds a boat, and she sets sail because the island is dying. So she follows the stars to find out where Maui is. She ends up crash landing on Maui's island. Maui's says you're welcome, steals her boat, she breaks out, she argues and fights with him, saying that you will restore the heart of Te Fiti, and he says he needs his hook. So they go and fight a giant crab who's very shiny, and they take back Maui's hook by tricking her with a sort of luminescent algae. And they then continue to set sail. Maui tries to fight Te Fiti and gets his hook broken, and then he runs away because he's scared because he's nothing without his hook, but if he's nothing without his hook, he shouldn't have the hook. Moana then gets, like, the spirit of her grandma, who's a giant manta ray, to be like, I believe in you. And she's like, sick, let's go. She gets, like, all inspirational, and she sets sail back for Te Fiti. Maui comes back and fucking fights off the lava demon, whilst Moana goes to the island. She realizes that, like, the monster is Te Fiti, so she gives her the heart back. The island's healthy again, and that's where the movie ends. I'm gonna be honest, the songs in this fucking slap. That is my main takeaway. My main takeaway, the songs slap. They're all in my Spotify playlist. You're Welcome is a fucking banger. How Far I'll Go is a fucking banger. Like, just, I am Moana. It's a fucking banger and it fucking slaps. Character designs, I fucking love it. I love The Rock's character design. I like his little tattoo that jumps around and bounces around. Moana's character design is quite cool. I like her outfit and how it's very patchworky. It looks cool. Trying to think of more stuff. Hey Hey is fucking stupid. I hate Hey Hey. I really don't like Hey Hey. The Kakamora are cute, and there is a Baymax reference with the Kakamora, which I think is also quite cool. I did look for the Kakamora reference in Moana 2, and I didn't see it, so I don't know if it's there or not, if they kept the Baymax Kakamora or not. And story is quite interesting, not gonna lie. A demigod which was falsely accused of stealing the heart of Te Fiti when he was trying to do good. And sometimes when you try and do good, you end up not doing good and making things worse. And that's what Maui did. And that's okay. Mistakes happen. Mistakes get made. You can still overcome them and you can still make them right. And I think that's a very good message. Also, following your dreams is, like, the main message of this. Doing what you want to do, not what you're told to do. Like, putting your effort in, trying and sort of doing whatever you want for your dream. Like, you know, be the person you want to be, grow up and do what you want in it. Like, that's basically Moana's story, and I thought it was cool, not gonna lie. I thought it was really cool. I also liked the water animation. The water animation was really pretty. Like, the animation here is really pretty. I know it's like the 2016 sort of new Disney art style, which is straight away from 2D animation to make everything look more 3D and follow the same art style. This just is the Disney art style, and it's alright. It's nothing special, it's nothing flash. It's what we've seen countless times before with Frozen, with Brave, with Moana 2, with Frozen 2, with Tangled, with Tangled 2. I don't think Tangled has a number 2. But with Big Hero 6, it's just the Disney animation style, and it's kind of old, it's kind of stale. It's nothing exciting. It's just what we all now know as the Disney art style. Back then, I think it was still quite new and fresh, because I do believe we only had Brave, Tangled, Big Hero 6, and Frozen. So I do believe it was like the 5th film that had this art style. I could be wrong, my memory of the Disney timeline is not perfect, but again, it would probably still feel new, a little bit fresh, maybe slightly going stale, but I still liked it, and I do remember going to the cinemas to see this movie, and I absolutely adored Maui. Maui was sick. This was one of the very few Disney movies which I didn't get anything for, I'm gonna be honest. Normally I would get some figures or Lego customs for these guys, and I just didn't for whatever reason. I did want a Lego set, but it was like 50 quid, and I was told I wasn't allowed to waste my money on it, so I never ended up getting it. That's the Lego set that I mentioned at the start of the video. I got it on eBay for 25 quid, so there should be a review on the channel if you want to go check that out. But I liked Pua, but a big issue I had with this movie was the pig was very heavily marketed for the first movie, but had no story relevance. He was in it at the start of the movie and in it at the end, and that was it. Like, we never saw him again. However, he was marketed as a pretty big member of the Moana group. We had the chicken, we had Pua, we then had Maui and Moana. They were the big four, and it just never happened. It just never happened. It did feel pretty exciting to travel the ocean. Personally, I don't like the ocean. I'm scared of the ocean because I don't like it when I can't see the bottom. I don't like not being in control, so I don't like planes or heights. I can go to heights if I'm in control of how high I'm going. And, you know, sometimes looking over the edge is scary because falling to your death is awful. And, again, with the ocean, if I can't see the floor or if something is obscuring the floor, I don't like that shit. Anything could be hiding down there. Anything could be hiding under that. I'm not here for that. Keep me back on land. Keep me safe on land. I like having a good old swim. Don't get me wrong. In swimming pools. Give me a pool. Give me a confined space of water. Give me like a big oblong of water. And I'll swim in that for days. I'll have a grand old time. Give me the ocean. I'm staying in the shallows. Not going deep. Not going deep. Because even in the British shallows, the water's that fucking brown and grim. Yeah, you can't see your feet, so fuck that. I have stood in the crab one too many times in the shallows of the British water, so I still get terrified, and I still walk with absolute care, because I don't want to lose my little toe to a crab, okay? That was a very big side tangent, and I do apologize. That had nothing to do with the Moana film. However, I thought it was a pretty interesting fact of how I would not do what Moana was doing, okay? That shit's terrifying. The villains didn't really feel that threatening, to be fair. It is a Disney movie, so I wouldn't imagine these, like, villains would be threatening, but, you know, the crab didn't really provide a threat. He was just here to do a good old sing-song, and the Kakamora wasn't really a threat either. They were kind of more cute and marketable to sell more, like, plushes or products from Disney's end, and the lava monster was the most threatening out of them all. We had these characters lose, and then have to have, like, the inspiration to come back, and the energy, and that excitement to be rebuilt to come back and take Taka, I think it was called, Taka on, which I think was really inspirational, really important, really exciting, and something that we don't really get in Disney movies nowadays. We don't really get a big, threatening, sort of emotional turning point in Disney nowadays. Actually, we might do. I could be completely wrong, because I do believe we have one in Frozen where Anna freezes and Elsa feels bad. And then we have another one in like Inside Out 2 where Anxiety has a anxiety attack, which is quite strange, not gonna lie. She's being attacked by herself. Odd choices. But yeah, I quite like this movie. I thought it was pretty good. So a solid 8 out of 10 for the first Moana movie. I think it is a solid movie, and one that I would recommend that you go check out if you haven't already. It's a solid movie. It is genuinely a really good movie. So other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this YouTube video. I'll see you all next one. Hope you all have an excellent day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe. If you do want me to review any other movies, TV shows, or animes, please do leave it down in the comments below, and I'll get on it as quickly as possible. Please do remember I do have a backlog of movies and TV show reviews, so please do be patient, and I will get onto your recommendation as soon as possible. Other than that, alright, bye-bye.